Assalamualaikum and good day. My name is Siti Nurul Idayu and my student ID is 2024669866. Today, I will be presenting my case study for the course EDU550 Educational Psychology, which titled Teachers' Experiences in Using Differentiated Instruction for Diverse Learning Abilities in the Classroom. This presentation focuses on how teachers adapt their teaching strategies to meet the needs of students with different learning abilities. The objective of this study are divided into 5 main points. First, the study aims to explore teachers' perception of learning differences and challenges among students with diverse ability levels. Second, it examines the differentiated instruction strategies used by the teachers to address students with varying learning abilities. Third, it investigates the effectiveness of differentiated instruction in supporting students with different learning needs. Fourth, the study identifies the challenges teachers face when implementing differentiated instruction in mixed ability classroom. And finally, it explores teachers' reflection and recommendations for improving teachers' teaching practices and managing students with diverse learning abilities. Several educational theories and researchers support the use of differentiated instruction. According to Tomlinson, differentiated instruction involves adapting teaching content, learning process, and activities based on students' readiness, interests, and learning profiles. This approach emphasizes meeting individual student needs rather than using one method for all learners. Hasio and Saha found that differentiated instruction has a positive impact on student learning outcomes. Strategies such as ability-based grouping and task differentiation help weaker students learn at their own pace while keeping more capable students engaged. Santrop explains that students differ in cognitive ability, learning pace, and motivation. Teachers are encouraged to use flexible teaching strategies and provide appropriate support to address these differences. In addition, Smil-Jacobs and the colleges highlighted that differentiated instruction improves student participation and academic performance when tasks and instructional strategies are adjusted effectively. From a theoretical perspective, Vygotsky's zone of proximal development supports differentiation instruction because students learn best when tasks are slightly beyond their current ability and supported through guidance. Similarly, Bruner's constructivist theory emphasizes active learning, where students construct knowledge through meaningful experiences. Differentiated instruction allows students to engage in tasks that match their level of understanding. Based on the interviews, both teachers agreed that students have different levels of understanding, and therefore, teaching strategies need to be adjusted. One key similarity is that both teachers group students according to ability levels, such as weak, average, and excellent. Different tasks or activities were provided for each group so that all students could learn at their own pace. Another similarity is that while the lesson objective remained the same for all students, the difficulty of tasks were adjusted. Weaker students were given simpler tasks with more guidance, while stronger students were challenged with high-order thinking activities to maintain their engagement. Despite these similarities, there were also differences in how the two teachers implemented differentiated instruction. Ustazah Zaleha focused more on drill practices and basic mastery, especially for weaker students. She emphasized repeated exercise, simple questions, and focusing on basic learning objectives to help students remember factual content. She also highlighted challenges such as time constraints and large class size. On the other hand, Ustazah Hamzah focused more on clear explanations, suitable language, and learning support materials. She used visual and written aids and also actively guided students during group work. She believed that close teacher guidance helps students understand lesson better without feeling pressured. In terms of methodology, this study used a qualitative research design through semi-structured interview. The first interviewee was Zaleha binti Isa, a veteran pendidikan Islam teacher with 26 years of teaching experience. The second interviewee was Hafsah binti Muhammad Zain, also a veteran pendidikan Islam teacher with 27 years of experience. Each interview lasted between 50 to 20 minutes and was conducted face-to-face. In conclusion, this study shows that differentiated instruction is an effective approach for addressing students' diverse learning abilities. Both teachers adapted their teaching strategies by adjusting tasks and materials according to students' ability levels while maintaining the same learning objective. Differentiated instruction helps support weaker students without neglecting more capable learners. However, challenges such as time constraints and class management can affect its implementation. Therefore, flexibility, continuous reflection, and teacher support are essential for effective differentiated instruction in the classroom. This is the end of my presentation. Thank you for watching.